What's up? Just gonna run a little impromptu Saturday afternoon VFX thing here. I'm working anyways. Figure I'd just start live streaming it. We're working on some last minute Slave One stuff based on some of the other effects I did. I wanted a couple more establishing shots, which require some VFX work. Skip the intro. I probably only got like an hour and a half. I might actually stream it again later tonight, but figure I'm working anyways. Might as well stream. So, yeah, if you remember back when I was working on like the Slave One approaching my new Mandalore thing, I was having trouble with this camera tool. And I'm once again having problems with this camera tool. It's really frustrating, to be honest. I think... fixed angle of view. I'm trying to remember what I flipped. I think I had to switch that on. And was I on 2D or 3D? Let's try that, and then I'll try it on 2D here. I don't know why. It gives me like an error that just doesn't make sense. It might be 2D, but we'll see. It only takes a couple minutes to run this, 2 minutes. Might as well work on some credits while that's going. Last night I also noticed, or actually I noticed earlier today, something I accidentally did. I must have at some point like had this beginning chunk selected with an in and out. I must have accidentally hit the delete button because I came in this morning and I was just missing the first 12 minutes of the film. It's like, what the crap? What happened? But thankfully, Premiere does a very good job consistently auto-saving. So I was able to track down the autosave before I made that mistake and copy it back in. So nothing lost there. Getting these, oops, that's the wrong one. Alright, let me get this wipe in here. I always forget what this one's called. I always forget where it is. It's in effects, that's why. I always try and go into transitions, but I'm pretty sure what I want is... Oh my gosh. It's like a wipe in effects, yeah. I think it's a linear wipe. Why does that look so blurry? That's weird. They have like motion blur on the background because of the foot. Okay. And then rip a nice little feather there. And then let's see. That won't look good. I should probably do the exact opposite on the wipe. Oh, oops. What is that? I want that, I think. Is that alright? Ah, see, that looks bad, though. Okay, I gotta start it here. There still needs to be a 0, okay. even need to start it here. Is that too fast? Drinking LaCroix, sparkling water, lime flavored. Come on. Ba-bum. Wow. She's chugging. Let's try that again. I wasn't paying attention.
Greetings, citizen.
Is there any way? Does this go on any longer? If I turn this off, so it can only go to. Okay. I have an idea. Just to give us more room to breathe here. Let's horizontal flip this other one. And then we're going to take this back to going that way. And then rock it like this. And hopefully we can like kind of follow. Oh, they wipe so much faster than me. I want to feather mine a little more. Why do they wipe so fast in this show? I have no choice but to wipe faster. Holy smokes, they wipe so fast. If I turn that off. I mean, it's 100% by here. That's so annoying. That's gonna look horrible. I hate how fast they do these wipes, but what the? Oh, my wipe is just like out of control now. What's happening? What? I'm so confused. This should be at 0. Oh my goodness. My keyframes are all crazy right now. That should not be there. Don't even need that. And then that. Okay. See if I can like move this over. I want to see some of the footstep. Still not enough. Try to like fade that sound in. This is another moment in the show where, like, it looks like they're talking, but there's just no lines. Alright, see how that looks.
All I require is a small advance. I need it for parts.
Greetings, citizens. I am IG-11, your new marshal of Navarre. I am here to serve and protect the citizens.
Good. Can I not move that up anymore? There we go. I think I need to, like, move the audio over. Is it because I think that's supposed to be like the first footstep? It's close.
Greetings, citizens. Your new Greetings, citizens. Your new Marshal of Navarre.
Let's do this, I think.
Greetings, citizens. I am IG-11, your new marshal. I am here to serve and protect the citizenry.
There we go. There we go. Got my wipe transition. I think it looks pretty good. Back to the camera. I just wanted to show this. Like, I've got a great computer. I don't know why it struggles so hard on Premiere. It drives me crazy. Did it work? Oh, it... I feel like it went kind of crazy. It didn't do a great job. It tried. I don't know how I'm gonna... How am I gonna pin? A little improv. So can I delete this camera and then copy this one, and can I paste it on here? Okay, you can see like my movement of the slave one, but I want... Oh, I didn't... There we go. This will help. Only got the static image instead. Okay. Hey, now we're getting somewhere. That's actually starting to look kind of good. We are actually getting somewhere with that. I want I want this to like move farther down during this part. I might be able to do that like just with a simple position. Can I just take you and... Oh shoot, that is the camera. This is the one I want to move. Oops, I don't want to move that. That's where I want to start it. By the time like here, I want you to be maybe like down here. Is that gonna look too weird? Probably a little too extreme. Probably don't need it that much. It's looking pretty cool though. Gotta touch up the roto or the color grading a little bit. It's got like the white trim. Turn that on. Oh, why does that not seem like it's doing anything? Why does that seem like it's not doing anything at all? I don't care. Take that. Okay. I don't care. I can't work with that thing in my way. Get out of here. I can't see anything. I'm not trying to use the 3D camera tracker. I'm trying to use something else. What the crap is this? There we go. That's looking sharp now. That's looking really sharp. That looks good. Dang, even... What? Why does it look so good later, but not here? There we go. That helps too. Okay, so like that. Yeah, that looks freaking amazing, dude. Like that looks so good. I need to upscale these clouds. I'll try and upscale that after I render it. Dude, that like might be done. I need to watch it in live. Slow down the render quality. It's just got some stock sound effects in there right now. I'll put some Slave One noises in. Man, it's chugging. Goodness gracious on that. I might like shrink the size of it and increase it a little bit. It moves a little too slow at the end. But overall, I like the motion. It looks like it already fits in the atmosphere. I think if I just like, let's see how this would do if I like start it small, and then what if like even here, just so it looks like it's moving faster. And then by the time we get to like here, it's bigger. It's gonna have to do that. Let's run it at quarter. Give me all the pixelation. She chugs. Man, it's slow. The beginning looks better, but it still looks like it's moving too slow. Interesting. So when does it start getting too slow? Like here almost. Okay, it's almost like this needs to be moved like almost off the screen, but then that needs to go like there. That might work. And then honestly, let me start it like as far away as I can. And let's make the speed more drastic on the scale. That, oops, that was the wrong one. Is this? Give me like 100 by here, maybe even more. Instead, let's move that like here. Just a tiny bit of rotation. All right, let's try that. Still too slow once it gets to this. That's hard. It's hard to get that motion right. It's like a little too jerky now. It looked smoother earlier. It's like, once it hits like that, I don't know why it's so jerky. I think it's moving too much forward rather than down at this point. But I don't want it to like go off the screen. I mean, maybe I just cut it earlier, like right here. I cut, like once I have it rendered. I also have a tracking issue where that like disappears there. So maybe I just cut before that jerky part, like right there. I think that would work. Cut. That might work. Where did I put that? Let's get through that way over here. And it goes where, like, what did I say? I wanted to put it like right here, I think. There we go. Cut it like here. Like, actually, why does this run so slow? This is ridiculous, man. Like, what is capping me out? Those aren't bad speeds. I mean, I've got, an extra 10, 12 RAM. I'm running at 5.2 gigahertz on this. I know Premiere's very heavy on the CPU and RAM. That's just slow as crap. 2 frames there. I'm sore, people. I had a killer workout yesterday. Like my upper chest, my calves, my groin. Feeling it. Okay, I think so. Cut it like here. Alright, let's give that a shot. Oh, that's not gonna work though. Because that's still like too long. Maybe I can like speed it up. Let's get this rendered and replaced. Go for it. Oh, man. I don't know why this is... Every Adobe program is running just snail mode today. I got nothing else running. If I'm using 22 out of 32, is that really... I just don't feel like upgrading to 64 is going to do that much. If I was at like 28, 29 maybe. I mean, that's an external SSD. It's getting up there, but it's not like, none of this is capped out. Bro, that's so freaking slow. What the crap? It's brutal. Brutality. Well, what should I look at while that's going? Let's look at some EU stuff. On this day, September 20th, had some comics of Knights of the Old Republic come out. OG Star Wars Battlefront released. That's tomorrow. Why does this say on this day, September 20th? You click it, September 21st. What's the truth? Same day as the Star Wars trilogy DVD set, really? Oh, yeah, that's a classic DVD set. I am really excited for Zero Company. Very excited for that. Actually, these two are like the two main things I'm excited for. Oh boy, we're like halfway done. What else? What else we have? Not too much. That's about it. Nothing else important. These two, I guess. Heck yeah, these are some good ones. Freaking Arcanians, man. She's trying. This is crazy, man. This is like a 6-second clip. Why is that taking 10 minutes to render? Holy smokes. Usually it does this in like a minute. Characters. Dang, Tarkin is like featured in the top 12, really? Who would I consider them? I mean, these are only OT people. I guess, I mean, it's showing Ben. But, yeah, I'm surprised. Who else would I expect on there from, like, the prequels? I mean, like, young Anakin. Padme. Check the latest news. This is a really cool series. This guy's making some really amazing fan art. Drawing like old school style of like the obscure species of the Star Wars galaxy. The Dinu Wagyuan. So he's got like his yeah, they say they're like adjacent to the mythosaur kind of. These guys have crazy lore in like the days of the early Republic. There's our dear friend Talatni from Talatni Throws a Shape. This guy does some really cool stuff. And he colors it. Freaking Duini Wagyuan. He's got all sorts of species. He's got 7 done now. The Sifi are from some... I can't remember what the comic or book is. This is kind of like the Sifi in their prime. They become quite destitute later on. Freaking Quoth, very, very important pre-Ricotta species. So there's our dear friend Talatni again, from Talatni Throws a Shape. Quoth are cool. Well, this is what somebody was talking about in my stream last night. Legacy of the Dark Knight. A new Lego game coming out. That looks good. That looks really good. Nice. Lego games. Oh, that was interesting. Look at the rain. Ooh, ooh, bug. I found a bug, Warner Bros. Look at the rain on his back. Gone. Just despawned. Gotta slow down that animation. Fade it out slowly over like 20 seconds. Come on, tell me we're done. Good, 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 good. Okay, like honestly, what if I like 2x this? Because I need a moment to show the bridge. Gosh dang it, and look at this. I hate when they do this. I never noticed this before. So, arm raised, fire, rocket. Fires rocket a second time. Fires 2 rockets, apparently. Alright, glad I noticed. Because that's freaking annoying. We should cut like that. So it's just like, it should be like 1 frame away from exploding. Yeah. Good. Okay, so that works there. And he gets picked up by the slave one. I want the establishing shot. It looked a little choppy. And also, I forgot that's going to look weird. That looks horrible. That's funny. So we gotta go to this first. Hey. Lego game on my phone?
Spidey Lego game.
Spidey Lego.
Because then I keep saying just regular Spidey game because I think that's the one with the motorcycles, but it's not. That's why I want
Okay,
Lego
you can check.
Spidey. Yeah, I remember this had that. We have to taste stuff.
Oh, cool. See if that looks any better. Yeah, that's getting close. And then he jetpacks in. We're close, people. So we've got some camera shake on this, a little bit there. I guess there technically wouldn't be much there.
Daddy, can you unlock some?
I'll try. Bring it over here. So I need my slave one noises.
They're all locked.
Slave. Oh, there it is. Slave one sound effects. They're all locked, huh?
Mhm.
Disney did this thing where they took like all their free apps on
One's not locked.
the Play Store and they like
Why is your
locked
helmet on
everything
Why's
behind a
your
paywall.
helmet on the floor?
Because it's a special helmet.
Ooh. Can I wear it? Can I wear it, Daddy?
Oh, I'm sure.
This is really dusty.
Do you want me to turn the lights on of it?
Yes. I see you. Turn the lights on, please.
What What is this thing called? Duplo Marvel? Duplo
Can you please turn on the lights?
Marvel. I don't think I can do that one, Vera.
You can't do what?
I can't get rid of the locks on that.
Why?
I gotta take this off if you want the lights on. There you go.
I will actually take my knife.
You don't want that on?
I really want to see. I really want Spidey Lego kit.
I can't get rid of the locks on that.
Can I do it? Is there a Paw Patrol game?
Paw Patrol?
Yeah.
Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol. Be there on the double. Do you want coloring or just other game?
Play. Playing.
Alright, it'll take a while. I gotta download that app. It's
Can I watch it
1.1
download?
gigabytes.
Can I watch it download?
Okay, let me see if I want camera shake on.
Is it already starting to download?
I would want some like really slight one. That's probably too much is what I am worried about.
I don't see the download on this.
It's that circle.
How
I
do
don't think I want that much camera shake.
What does it have to do?
Yeah, it's too intense.
What does it have to do?
Might be fine as is. It's looking pretty dang good. It gets in, so that establishing shot will help a lot. Nice. I'll make some final touch-ups on maybe some motion blur on that thing in a little bit.
Where's the circle? Is it done yet?
It's installing now.
What does that mean? What does the circle have to do? Is it all the way downloaded?
Yep. Paw Patrol Rescue World. Are you a puppy? So, trying to think like any other final. Let me check. Rescue World.
Do we be anybody?
There you go. Okay. Let's check all my different markers, see what things I needed to loop back to through my first pass. Heck yeah, it's such a cool picture right there. Why do I have a marker there? That might be accidental because I put it on the graphic.
Look what I'm doing.
Cool. Wow, this program is just chugging. Dun, 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 dun. Boom. That's it, I guess. Okay, so there was nothing to worry about there. That looks like an accidental one. I saw nothing that was a problem there. Where's my marker? How do I... I don't how do I select that marker? Because that's... What the heck?
Daddy, how do we change this video off?
I don't know how to get rid of that one. On the graphic tab?
Yeah. This.
What?
How do we get rid of this?
Just take some.
Huh?
Guess we'll leave that one. I don't know how to clear that. Alright, what was wrong here?
I've grown quite fond of it.
I don't see anything that's wrong. Why do I've got all these fake markers? Let me close this, see if that helps my speed. What is that? Why is that at 1%? What is that?
Your fleet. You abandoned your claim. I'm now in command and I've grown quite fond of it.
Yeah, honestly, I don't see anything with that one either. I don't know why that's there. Oh, you're kidding me. What? What is going on? Am I just, like, glitched? Delete. Okay. I don't know why the clear selected marker one's gone. Can I do that on this one? I can't. Why can't I click this? You know what? What if I do that? Oh, you're kidding me. How does it still have it in there? Alright, what about this? And then I take that and I copy it. There we go. Now it's gone. No! What is that? How does it come back when I zoom out? That's whack. Oh, great, and I've got a bunch here somehow? What in the world? Alright, let's see what's going on with this one. I mean, looks fine to me. I don't know why these are in here. There, just click on the person you want.
No, I can't get this away.
Click on the dog you want.
No, I can't.
Click. Touch the dog.
I don't want to do this underwater sea anymore.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything on this either. What's up, me, Miss Marv? It's fine. It looks great. Delete. And then I've got a million here that I don't... Again, they're on these that... Why can't you click them when they're in there? I don't... How do I access this? Looks like... Do I click them in there? Oh, what the... Oh. Okay, edit source. I mean, there's like 100. Oh no. Alright, that was fine. Just watch it through, see if I notice anything.
Then it must be given.
Plaisir looks unique and gorgeous. Thank you. I still need to color grade it, so I don't want it to look like... I'll get a good color. I haven't done the color grading yet, but... Yeah, we'll probably tone it down a little bit on the purple so it blends a tad better with everything, but yeah, it does look unique. It's no longer my backyard. So alright, let's just listen to this conversation, see if I notice any glitches, why there are markers all over here.
The Darksaber is a symbol. It is our beacon of leadership and unity. Mandalore did not fall because Bo-Katan accepted this weapon as a gift. Mandalore was broken by the Empire, by Moff Gideon. He divided us, amplified the conflicts among the clans, and promised power to those who would wield it with no honor. We stand here not as adversaries, not as foreigners, but as Vodean, bound by the soil of our homeworld and by the spirit of Mandalore the Preserver. Maul once seized the Darksaber through tradition, but he lacked honor, and that, too, brought ruin. If the Darksaber truly is a symbol of Mandalorian unity, then it must be given, passed down from one worthy Mandalorian to another. Garakani Parmandayaim.
I mean, all I noticed is I need to do sound blending to lower his voice volume and make it sound like a little more distant in some of the shots, but you know, that's on the plate when I rewatch the whole thing anyways. I don't notice anything other than that, color grading and sound blending. So, let's check the next transition. Why is there a marker here?
Report. And make it quick, as I am short on time.
It wasn't the New Republic. Magistrate Cargo was aided by Mandalorians.
Which Mandalorians?
According to the reports received by our agents on Plaisir, Bo-Katan Kryze has possession of the Darksaber. She received it from Din Djarin and his covert.
This cannot be. Post.
Again, other than sound blending with her voice a little bit, there's nothing else here. I don't know why I have all these markers. Hey, you know, I like having markers that I don't... I probably, like, already fixed what I meant to fix on some of them and just forgot to wipe the marker. Alright, here's another one. Let's see what happens.
Din Djarin wanted you to have this. But before you take it, I want you to understand something.
Dude, my Luke Skywalker sounds so good. All that is my lines. Again, there's nothing on this marker, so I don't know why that's there. Hey, every marker I delete, we're getting closer and closer to release. Much better speech for Din. I'm surprised the series didn't reference Maul or Satine War. Yeah, for sure. I definitely want that interconnectedness. I was talking on the stream last night about like connecting it to the Eddie Dean Clone Wars series and the Goob Rebels series, so we get those lore connections. So yeah, I reference Maul, I reference Satine. But man, oh man, that Luke Skywalker sounds so good. I fixed all his crap. He's EU Grandmaster Luke Skywalker now. Alright, next one. See what we got here. Like, this is... It almost feel like everything got, like, shifted. Like, all my markers got shifted. Because, like, why would that be right here? Usually they're, like, on a transition or a voice line or something. Maybe I'll catch some bugs when I watch it all through, but... Dude. The heck is this thing? What am I looking at here? My goodness. I have... Wow. I've never noticed that one before. What species is that? I couldn't tell you. That's whack. There's nothing happening on the marker.
Take your slimy tails back to Hutter.
The Espaka Jitik Dujaba. Anka es Chiji.
I don't care what your tablet says. I am Daimyo here.
There's really nothing. I guess I noticed I want that subtitle be a little longer, but again, just maybe a basic sound blending on those voice lines for Boba, but I think I can mark that one as deleted. This is nice. We're flying through this. Let's see what this one is. You remember that weasel-looking thing, really? Did I zoom into it on my stream once? I kind of remember noticing that before, maybe.
You remember your old friend?
So, like, I added that Grogu noise.
Grogu! Look at this reunion.
Just like old times.
I'm very pleased to see you both together again.
Let's catch up on old times.
You know, when he left with the Jedi, I wasn't sure I'd ever see the little guy again. You've done right by him, Mando. He looks strong, happy. You both do.
Again, I suspect that was in there because it was like I added some Grogu noises that weren't in it. And I think that's all it was.
What do you think of the new Navarro?
Like that's all it is. I added some Grogu noises. So I think it's done. Like, all these things are stuff I did already that I just didn't delete, I guess. One thing I'm shocked about is we've still not, in live action, seen a Bothan. I don't think they've been shown in canon comics either. What? Why? Is there really never been a Bothan costume ever? Disney just, like, ignored this species? Mentioned. And then there's one character in the Bloodline novel? That's crazy. What? Yeah, like, these are all... Like, what is that? Is that a comic? And they're just mentioned. They don't even show up. First appearance in the novel. That's nuts. Like, they literally have one paragraph in Disney. I didn't realize that. But we never saw a costumed one. I mean, they were all over the place. There are a lot of animated ones. They're in comics and Legends. I remember them in Empire War. They're in Battlefront. They're everywhere, all over the EU. But yeah, we've never seen a live action one. That's cool. Bothans are freaking sweet, dude. Like, I wouldn't even be mad people having them in a top 10 species in Star Wars. These things are awesome. We need a good Bothan spy show. Let Tony Gilroy just... He can redeem himself in his anti-alien hatred if he just does a Bothan spy show. Mood-sensitive fur. Bothawui's a cool planet, too. A lot of lore on Bothawui. Clone Wars, Old Republic, Galactic Civil War, post-Civil War era. Very, very, very important lore and species. Has Disney done anything with the planet either? I mean, because they consider the Clone Wars episodes that, like, mention it, and I think they're, like, in orbit of it. You're gonna do that with no, like, Bothans on screen, though? Oh my goodness. I am sore and tired, people. Thanks for pointing that out, Marv. I didn't realize Disney had ignored Bothans so much. Very interesting. Alright, you're good. Let's check this. Why do we have one here?
Nislana.
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 Nislana. Nislana Balish.
I mean, I don't see anything. Again, basic sound blending of a couple of the voice lines. Maybe a lip sync on that last woman. But I don't see a reason that's just stuff I'll find in the past anyways as I go scene by scene. I don't... Markers are supposed to be like, hey, I've got a big glaring thing here I need to come back to later. That's how I use them, but like I said, I feel like I used a bunch. And then that's it on here. Let me check the ones... Oh, I did need to do my Slave 1 sound effects. Get that done too. Let me check my other sequence, which covers the Mandalore stuff, because I know I had some there that won't necessarily... It's not going to show on this one. Oh, come on, where is it? Yes, a Bothan spy show with Andor level rating would be sick. Absolutely. What's the, what's like the Bothan adjacent species? This one? Oh. Yeah. Cathar. They're different though. But I remember when I first read these comics, I thought this character was a Bothan, because the kind of look the same. The Cathar have some very differing designs. Like, there's a lot of different offshoots of them. I mean, so you've got like this, which is like very lion-esque. This is from the it's like the Essential Guide to Species book. It's like very animalistic and lion-esque. Again, very animalistic version of one. Seriously, that's all the pictures they have here? That's nuts. Those look... I mean, she's the most human-looking one. There's so many different renditions. How do they only have 3 pictures on this wiki page? That's whack. And then that's their canon depiction. Okay, that's trash. Oh, man. So then you've got like these with like no hair. You've got this one also. Oh, can you see that? Gosh, I hate... My chat's always getting in the way during this. Whenever I try and show like Google Images. Yeet you over there. I mean, this is like the Old Republic video game. How they kind of look. And of course you've got Juhani, which is probably the most human looking one. But maybe I'm sure some of it's just like old school video game art design for that. Yeah, but maybe she's like a quarter human or something. Can they reproduce with humans? I am not sure. So, yeah, oh my gosh. What the heck is that? Ryan Johnson, please. These species are super underrated. These are some of my favorites. The Abyssin. These things are sweet. That's not an Abyssin. Yeah, they're in. These guys, I liked this guy too, the Animids. These are a great addition. I mean, of course, Bithar, classic. Darth Tenebris, there's your Bothan, your Cathar, and the Shagrian is very cool too. Shevans are sick. I love those. Drawl were a good addition. Dashad were a good addition. Just classic. Duros classic. Dude, Tony Gilroy needs to play the Old Republic. Like their species diversity in that game is so good. I mean, you're getting cowboy hat whippids. Freaking Snivians, and they're like the alien voices are so unique. Arcona, freaking Arconas and Salt. Anybody know that Salt lore? Aqualish, it's just, yeah, Killix, Kidanax, Kubaz, classic. Even the ones they introduced too, like themselves, are awesome. The Eshka, those, I think the Old Republic made those up. The Eshka, do they have any lore outside of the Old Republic? That's a great question. They do not. They are unique to that game. Interesting. They got big biceps. Big middle fingers, too. Imagine that thing flipping you off. That'd make me mad to see that big of a finger doing that. Then tiny little legs. Big biceps, little legs. Got that gym bro build. Oh my goodness, I cannot stop yawning. I'm crashing. I need like a 5-hour energy shot. This is bad. Alright, why do I have this here? Ugh. 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 You can do it! You can do this, AC Bagel! People in the chat, what's your favorite alien species in Star Wars? What would you pick? For me, I mean the Abyssin has to be up there for me. Freaking love those things. Ugh.
What the hell did they do here? Looks worse than the stories.
Can't even tell where the cities were. Just a pile of rock and slag.
Hard shock.
That ridge was the old proving grounds. It's gone now.
Ibik Shapia.
Dara Suum Kote Bode.
Secure infill zone.
I mean, I don't know why I have a marker here. I've got 2 markers here. I mean, basic sound stuff, like probably turn that down a little bit, add a little bit of reverb. That's like really all I can. I don't know why else that is there though. Ewoks! Oh, what's up, Memar? Yeah, that sounds better already. Let's clear these. I don't know why I have these here. Oh, crap. Okay, I got it. This is like my draft, so I can't be editing stuff in here that I need to fix. If I want to fix it, I have to find the equivalent spot in the other one. That's annoying because all my markers are over there. Where is that? It's not here. Okay, let's replicate that. Well, MR! Dang, man. What's up? I was talking about you in my stream last night. Watch like the first 10 minutes of my stream. I was talking about how I got started editing and your channel and stuff. Ewoks are a great one. There's crazy Force lore on Endor with Ewoks and some of the other species on Endor. Ancient, crazy lore. Even the freaking Ewok show has like insane lore in between the lines of like the kids stuff. You know, both the cartoon a little bit as well as the live action Ewoks. It's a Caravan of Courage. I did watch that as a kid. You know, it'll probably be boring as an adult. I wonder what reviews that got. But I have good memories of, you know, being 7, 8 years old watching that with my sister. Is it the Ewok Adventure? Is this the movie? I thought there was like one that was episodic. The Battle of Endor, is that what I'm thinking of? This is the movie. The camera quality is so funny. Costumes. Hey. If you love Ewoks, here you go. Look! Blurgs! From the Mandalorian. See, that's what I'm saying. There's like a lot of good lore in the Ewok stuff. These things are cool. I mean, it's very, very like 80s, and the visual quality is quite low. This honestly looks... It's weird. You got like Dathomirian witch type stuff. Yeah, there's some crazy lore in this. Yeah, the Eshkot did skip like that. Probably Wookiees. Wookiees are great too. Classic. It's absolutely classic. One of the, I would say one of the greatest alien species ever introduced in fiction. Favorite aliens right now, the Armanin from the Star Wars Empire comics. Is that the Armanin? The amount of damage they're doing to the Empire. You're welcome, MR. Absolutely. Thank you as well. Thank you so much for starting that channel. Why do I not know what the Armanin are? Is that like a typo? Oh, Aminin. Yeah, I'm spelling that wrong on my end. That would be why. That's those little, like, forearm thingies. Or is it these? The Amani? Wait, I'm confused. Yeah, this is what, like, the Jabba's Palace thing. That's what I was thinking of. Amani? Is that... Then what is that? Why is that showing these little, like, furball things? Yeah, these guys are sweet. I had an action figure of this thing. That thing is gnarly looking. Amani, let me see if I can... This action figure was so old. Yeah. I had this guy as a kid. There you go. 6-year-old AC Bagel playing with this wanker with heads on a pike. Man, I loved the action figures I had. The one I remember the most... Oh man, how am I gonna find this? It's like Luke Skywalker. I had this one right here. Shadows of the Empire, Luke Skywalker. This was my go-to action figure, man. I absolutely adored this thing, and I lost the helmet at one point, and I was so mad. I am crushed that I don't have my old action figures anymore. I don't know what... I think my mom told me at one point she just threw them all out. That's devastating. I do have a small Star Wars collectible box of stuff I had from when I was a kid. We're talking some really good early 2000s stuff. Sometime after I do a real face reveal, sorry, not like one that works, that like that Disney doesn't intercept, try to delete and censor. Once I get one through, like the underground channels, and do that, I'll do a video going through my old collectibles box. I don't have a ton of crazy stuff, but I got some unique things in there that are pretty cool. I'll just go through what it's like all that survived from my childhood out of my parents' house, sadly. I had so much as a kid that's just gone. But yeah, this Imperial Guard, Shadows of the Empire, Luke Skywalker disguise action figure, absolute favorite. Very cool. I respect the Amani love. Star Wars Empire comics. Is that where they... Which ones are you reading? Where is that? There we go. Is it this? What is it? I don't remember that, where that's happening. Still love all the practical effects from that era, yeah. Compositing, that's the 80s now, yeah. Look at this, a Marvin MR reunion. Good to see. Project is doing well, thank you. Super excited. I've made some really cool stuff that I am just thrilled about. Let's fix this sound effect. There we go. I like that. Rather than them singing in silence, I give that like classic deployment noise. Probably only gonna have about 10-15 minutes left on this stream. I'm gonna try and come back and stream again tonight. I'll work through the credits here and just hang out a bit, I think. So that'll be later, probably about 9:30 Eastern, if not a little later. Going to a dinner with some friends. Dark Horse 2002 for the Amani. That would be here, though. I never read this. Oh, is that an RPG book? Yeah, West End Games. Why can't I find this? Are you sure? 2002 Star Wars Dark Horse? I'm not like seeing that. I'm really not seeing this. They're in like a lot of RPG stuff. There's your Wizards of the Coast. I don't remember a lot of EU lore about them either from what I read growing up. Like this is all RPG stuff. Who do you think would win in a war between the Wookiees and the Klingons? I'm not like super good on my Star Trek lore, so I've only seen like a couple of the old episodes and then the modern movies. So I'm not like in depth on the lore, but I would imagine the Klingons. I mean, the Wookiees were powerful in their own right, but like, wouldn't they just get out-teched like... Oh! Here they are! This is what you're talking about. It's right in front of my face. I'm looking at sources instead of appearances. Yeah. I remember them. I have this comic literally 2 inches next to my hand. This exact comic. I was reading it a couple days ago. I didn't get up to the... Where's the Amani? I don't remember them in there. When the Twi'lek pole dancer talks to Jango Fett, the planet Coruscant is misspelled Corsicant. Really? I'm gonna look at that right now. That's funny. Corsicant. Look, listen, here's that comic. I'm holding it in my hands. Corsicant. Where is the Twi'lek pole dancer? This is a dark comic. It's so good. You have to read this Jango Fett comic. Very easy and fun read, but it's like good crime bounty hunter stuff. I'm trying to find this. I will find Corsicant. Yeah, my vote would be the Klingons. Good question. Issue 17, 18 is what you're looking at? Okay. Man, it's been forever. I don't think I read all of this Empire series either. I would just like grab whatever was at the library as a kid. But there you go. Yeah, that's sick. It's freaking cool. This is a very valid favorite alien in Star Wars pick. Like honorable mention. That is sick, dude. That should be your profile picture right now. Hardwick. You're sitting there with a purple H. Show me some Armani love. Let's see your commitment. Alright, where is this Twi'lek pole dancer? Where is that? Is that... It's not a long comic. There's like a lot of dark and gritty scenes that have a lot of underground, like, dancers and stuff, but I am... not entirely seeing her. Zam at the end. I wonder if... I can't find it. Dang. Maybe I'll look later. I mean, I see a woman dancer. She doesn't look like a Twi'lek. This looks like a human. Yeah, I don't know. There's like a human in a Princess Slave Leia outfit. But I don't see anybody saying the word Coruscant. Oh well, maybe I'll find it later on. Oh, okay, I found her. I found, yes, it's correct. I see it. Yep, there you go. Twi'lek pole dancer. You're walking away from the best time you'll ever have on Coruscant. Hey! That's what she yells at Boba or Jango as he's leaving. That's funny. This is true. I can verify it. It's in my hand. That's funny. Hardwick, no pressure, but do it. Oh, man. So freaking sore. Oh. Alright. What was I doing before I got distracted by the Armani? These are sick. You're tempting me to read these. It's in 0 ABY, really. I know I've seen this picture before, but I cannot recall the details of this comic. I had this. No, like the old one. Is it this one? No. This one. Yeah, I had so many of I would check these out from the library all the time. And yeah, that's where I would have seen it, but I don't think I ever read this whole thing like straight through. This omnibus series was amazing. They did it for the Tales of the Jedi ones in like this art style. Do I have one of those in print? I might have one of them back on my bookshelf. I don't own a ton of Star Wars books, sadly. Maybe own like 10, 15 combined between comic issues and books. But I'm a big library guy. I check stuff out all the time. Cool. That was fun. That was fun, checking out the Amani. Oh, you're not the one who's... Oh, you are the one who mentioned... How am I... I'm mixing you guys up. Dang, you're the Wookiee man. My bad. Make a Wookiee your background. Who is your favorite Wookiee? Yeah, do it anyway. Now you're peer pressured in it. Mimas Marv has one. And that's like his classic profile pic. But if he loves the Amani that much, he would change it. He'd have a new identity. So Hardwick's the Wookiee man. Who is your favorite Wookiee? Singular. Gosh, I mean, I'd probably just say Zalbar for myself. He's the most nostalgic for me. Okay, so this, I guess, let's delete this. Let's delete this one too. And then people do not let me edit in here. I guess I only have 2 more markers. My goodness, man. I am very, very confident we're going to get an October release of this movie. Okay, like probably mid-October. Very exciting. Chewbacca. There you go. Nothing wrong with the classics. I mean, he's the most developed one character-wise, so I mean, it makes sense. I don't have any problem with people picking the classics because that's like, they have so much character growth and development and stories, and you spend a lot of time with them. So it makes sense for the popular ones to be our favorites. Me is just Zalbar because I played KOTOR so many times. Read the books, comics around it. There's like Easter eggs and stuff with it all, so Zalbar wins. The Mad Claw. I love that Mad Claw lore in Knights of the Old Republic, where like Wookiees would pull their talons out, but it was considered like extremely disrespectful and animalistic. That'll get you locked up in an insane asylum, and a Wookiee insane asylum is like banished to the bottom of the tree forests with the various Tyranitek and other creatures that will rip you to shreds. Alright, let's check this. Why do I have a marker here? That's
you
right.
You fight like your sister Satine. Like a pacifist.
Okay. I'll probably tone down his voice volume, and I did. This one is real. This is a real marker because I needed to, like, move his laugh up to here and then give him another voice line here and then the Satine thing here. So I probably don't have time to write and record that right now. I'll try and get to that later in my next stream. But let me get to that moment at least and put a marker here, because that is a real one. Does anyone want to just take a peek at this timeline? That's crazy. That is years of work. I mean, look at that. Look at the stack of sound. This is all sound. That's nuts. I gave this movie my all. Absolutely gave it. I know there's still a lot of like technical touch-ups that are needed. And I don't want to get lazy with it just to rush the movie out. So that's why I still say, like, yeah, even though it's like done, I want it to be as good, and stuff is still going to slip through. This is a 3.5 hour movie. I'm going to have mistakes in here, but I'm trying to give it an ample review period, then some peer review, and then that'll probably, take another 2 weeks for them to watch it, get feedback to me, and then me make the stuff they noticed. So we are still probably a month away, but we're getting there. We are absolutely getting there. All right, where is this insult for me to... Like a pacifist. All right, a real marker. That is a real one that needs to be done. Good. Glad I found that one. And then what was the issue here?
And you'll be alone. Again.
Mandalorians are stronger together.
Mandalorians are...
I didn't see anything there. Let me watch it farther back.
What will you do now? Mandalore.
I want that stab to be louder. It feels kind of weak. And I already have the parametric equalizer and mastering on it. It's some wild OCD timeline. Yeah, I mean, a lot, oh my gosh. here I am working in the draft again. Ugh. Hardwick, have you tried using Nano Banana or Seedream to create alterations to movie stills and then importing the original still and the edited one into Kling as a first frame and last frame? Yeah, absolutely. I use Nano Banana for a lot of my starting frames. Let me show a couple of them. I mean, like this. This is where the big Imperial cruiser is like crashing through here, and I needed that same scene without that happening, so I just Nano Banana'd that one. Let's see. Yeah, but absolutely that has been my workflow on a lot of scenes. Like check this out. You know, that's not one I ended up using, but like that was the original, and I Nano Banana'd this thing out. This one is like completely AI. Like that, the position of this character, the point, he doesn't do this in the show. It's just incredible what you can do. And then I used in Google. I think Google Flow, Google VO3 run through Flow is usually better than Kling. A couple times Kling does it better, but Kling handles like animation really well. The live action VO3 does better. Yeah, you're absolutely on the right track. I haven't used Seedream 4 yet though. Where do you use that in a cost-effective way? Like what does that run through that you can use that consistently? Because I mean I have like the Google, you get the VO and the Nano Banana just all on the one subscription, which is really nice. Nano Banana has been added to the new Absinthe 2.0 update. Really? I'm trying to think how that would work. I used Absinthe for an effect on Moff Gideon back in the day. I didn't even know it had V2. Thanks for telling me. 11 days ago?
Hey, my name is Sean, so I'm gonna pause it and explain what's going on. And
I need to learn this better.
Loading finished. The face is going to need iron. Definitely motivated us. To the right, you have layers. Every key.
So what, you integrate Nano Banana is like synced into this? I can connect it and like use it all in this software? Is that what you're saying?
In Photoshop, though, pretty good. I mean, you can keep generating until you like the result.
I didn't even know V2 of this came out, so let me throw that on a watch later. Thank you. What other Nano Banana work did I do? This was just the Chat GPT. It doesn't look great. But all this was a test of me trying to jailbreak their copyright filter, because they usually will not let you generate Star Wars characters this plainly, and though it doesn't look amazing, mostly in terms of like body proportions and scale, or position or anything. I did successfully get around their copyright stuff. Kind of what I was talking about on my stream last night with their self-censoring of these things. I'm trying to find like a clean example of a Nano Banana project I did. I mean, this was my Boba thing. I used Nano Banana, and you can see like some of the shots I was feeding it. Oh, freaking WebP files. Does anyone else loathe WebP files? But like, yeah, like this, I got like all of this. Like there's Axwos landing on the ramp. There's Axwos flying. So then, yeah, I was... Oh, I need to do this, too. So, I had a video editor. Goes by the name Jedi Zorro. He helped me enhance the Rancor scene that was already in there, that he had already done work on. He kind of released a V2 of it, so I need to put this in. So I need a marker in my timeline.
Daddy, I think I'm lost.
Because we got some more footage of this guy getting eaten. So I'll make some cuts around that. But yeah, we'll get at least another second of detail of that guy getting eaten. But yeah, there's some of like my attempts to get Boba Fett in there. I mean, that looks pretty dang good. I was having trouble because in The Mandalorian his undergarments are black. So I actually had to like take this into Photoshop. But like what you can do it, so like I got this and then I just said like rotate the camera angle to be square on Boba Fett. So then there you go. Now you've got Boba Fett square on, and then I took it into Photoshop and turned his undergarments like black. And then animate it. So that's kind of animate and then upscale. That's kind of like my workflow on how I've done a lot of it. Feeded a bunch of examples. Oh, freaking WebP file. There's nothing worse than a WebP file. What's the lip sync like? I use Kling AI for lip sync. And I've been... It's better than anything else I've found. Let me show you an example.
Deploy all ties right away.
Like, that's pretty good, man. He doesn't say that at all.
Deploy all ties right away.
Like, that's freaking good. That's Kling AI. I've done it on some of my old streams. I would pull it up now, but I gotta leave in about 2 minutes. So, if you're around later on, next time I stream, I'll show a little clip of how I do the lip sync, actually. Okay. Let me add the two things before I forget and close down the stream. I need a bigger stab. I can fix these like right now. I think it's this.
Mandalore.
Yeah, that's better. And then I need to put a marker on the Rancor scene, so I remember to do that. Now, where is the Rancor scene? Where the heck is the Rancor scene? Oh, man. Oh, man. Where? I don't know where that is in my movie. I think it's this. No? Bro, where? I don't know where my Rancor is. I genuinely have like no recollection of where my Rancor scene would be. That's funny. I've just lost it. I'm trying to think of like the order of events that led me here. It is amazing the tools we have. Yeah, I mean the tools that came out really made this fan edit possible. So it brought my vision to life. Like when I first had the ideas for this movie like 2 years ago, I just couldn't have done it. Even just because like the voice tech wasn't there. So I'll have to look for the Rancor later. I gotta bounce. I got a dinner to go to. So fun afternoon, quick little stream, catching up on some stuff. Good alien talk. I'll be back later. I will. It'll probably be like 5 hours from now. So whatever place you are in the world, I'll probably be back in like 5 hours. So there we go. thanks for dropping by, everybody. I'll catch you later. I like streaming in the afternoon to catch people on different time zones that can't normally show up. With that said, there's only one more thing I have to say to you all, and that is...